There we go. I like the candles, by the way. I think it was Aristotle or somebody saying we're all born with light within us. Some are holding more light than others. And of course, that light gets masked. So, this work we do is to help us to ooh, ignite and reveal our internal light, which is really connected to kindness and compassion and healing and health and peacefulness. And this is what we need in the world right now. So, welcome. So, let's start with our feet shoulder width apart. So, just by taking time, as we all know, like that song, the thigh bone connected to the shin bone, etc., everything is connected. So, although one part of the body may be uncomfortable and having tensions and difficulties and all sorts of things, what we tend to do around pain is tighten because we don't like it. So, when we just set feet shoulder width apart and we consciously feel the tensions, not the tensions, the sensations under our feet. Now, feet can be very tense, so just wiggle your toes. So you get those relaxed. And then we just very simply just rock from foot to foot with the knees bent. So just by taking our awareness down into the ground through the soles of our feet, we'll be able to feel more supported and start to relax a little bit further down. And this all helps the whole of our system. So at the same time, just relax your buttocks, drop the shoulders. The face is a magnet, veritable magnet for tension. So releasing the mouth and the forehead and softening around the eyes and into the eyes, that will help everything going on down. And then come to stillness. And I was just talking to somebody before the classes started to help to tone up the core stabilizing muscles and all the thighs around the muscles around the thighs, particularly the inner thighs, which can get very weak. This stabilizing the feet. So you feel the heel on the floor, both heels, and you feel a bit of pressure in the heels so the toes can relax, but there is weight in them. So often because our chit-chat mind, planning, anxiety, blah, 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 we tend to come forward and we grab the toes. So we can really get tension from the feet up. And if you go forward, I can feel immediately my lower back grabs and my neck grabs. So I'm also putting tension through my body. Just rocking back into the center, we start to feel supported. Now, another wonderful place. So if you just want to relax a bit, well, I'm just going to explain something about the meridians. The meridians are channels and they're like rivers. You want to keep them clear and open and flowing. And the organs are like reservoirs. So we want to get a fresh flow of energy into the organs. And the large intestine organ goes up from the forefinger all the way up. It goes into the head, interestingly enough. But the fourth point, if you go up your forefinger into the V and go into the V, and then on sort of like the side of the bone, you can get it from both sides with thumb and the finger. And you just squeeze that. This is called large intestine 4. And it's a brilliant one for lots of things. Pain, helps to calm the mind and the belly, and it helps to ground us. So you can squeeze it, you can do little circles, and of course it's on both sides of the body, so it's also on the other hand. You know, there's all sorts of ways of accessing that. In fact, I'm going to be doing a series of Saturdays on recipes on acupressure on the meridians that can help various conditions. So we're going to fold the hands through there, and we're slightly stimulating large intestine 4 when we do this. This is why I'm so specific about the way we fold our hands together. Then we put the palm of the hand, which is very powerful, over the lower belly. So we're just connecting into our internal energy systems on a very skillful way. And then the out breath is a place where we gently allow tensions to flow out like compost into the ground. So we have that sense of support. Now, support is quite a profound word. So often, in life, we don't feel supported. We don't feel anybody's got our back. We turn to the ground, we relax our bellies, we feel the soles of our feet, belly feet. We'll feel supported. And immediately we'll feel more stable, grounded, clearer. So when we breathe out, we release tensions, we release the chit-chat of the mind, like alphabet soup going into the ground, and difficult emotions. And then we breathe in new life. Now, when we breathe in, I want you to consciously keep the chest really relaxed, the shoulders melted and dropped, the face easy, and the back of the neck long and free. And then droopy bum. So you're releasing down through the tailbone. The top of the head floats up, the tailbone drops down. You've got pressure under the feet, and you're just releasing, releasing, releasing the out breath. So it's a very gentle process, but you're bringing your awareness into stabilizing your structure. And once you've got the structure in balance and stabilized, then things can start to settle back into place. And so often we've got a pain, we sort of start to twist our bodies a bit and we get out of alignment in our wish to get rid of that pain. So just focus now on breathing out and maybe pausing at the end of the out breath. So in profound pain management, we accept the pain. It's like a guest. Somebody's come around and you offer them a cup of tea in a comfortable chair and somewhere warm to be. So although the guest may not be the easiest person, welcome. You're here, you've come to visit me. Okay, I didn't ask you to, but you're here now. I will welcome you. So immediately we have a softer place for that pain, that discomfort to exist in. So we're not trying to push it away. We're just saying, right, you're there, you're visiting me. I will soften, I will get my posture and alignment, and I will practice my breathing, support from the ground, without expectation. I just work with the technical structure and with the sensations in the feet, the sensations of that lovely out breath, the sensation of drop shoulders, soft face, droopy bum. And then just give the lower dantian a lovely massage. It's like you're stirring power, giving energy and power to your lower belly. And it's all around here that we have these big, big bones, lots of muscles and that support of the rest of the top of the body. So when we get tense in the jaw, the neck and the shoulders, we're degrading that power. We're not giving it its due. And so the muscles start to get a little bit limited. So we need to, the more we can drop the shoulders and the chest is quite important, dropping the chest, but allow the back of the neck to be long. Then we'll start to do that lovely belly breathing. Okay, and then just rock from foot to foot again. Let the arms just drop, release the elbows. Now just give yourself a shimmy. And shimmying means that all your bits wobble, buttocks, tits, etc., etc., etc. Yay! So shaking is a wonderful way to help to release tensions. Now from here, we're going to do knocking on the door of life. Now in this, as we do this, in order to help strengthen the inner thighs, for example, and your core stabilizing muscles, as you turn, make sure you keep the outside edge of the foot, both feet on the floor. What tends to happen is the knees start to give. So you're not strengthening your inner thighs. So you're turning from here, but the knees stay facing the front. Yeah, may not look like it because my trousers are moving, but hey. And the arms are very, very relaxed and the energy is in the belly. That's what sends the arms out. And then they crash and bounce off the waist, sending vibration through the body. And you can visualize that vibration as a sort of a flash of light going through the body. Now relax the shoulders more, relax the elbows more. I can already see in the studio, shoulders are coming up around the ears. It's so habitual. Yay. Don't worry. It happens. It's just becoming aware of it. So just get your mind into your feet, everybody. Heels, little toes, big toes, stable on the floor without shifting at all, turning from the lower belly, giving it a little bit of woof, woof. So you're throwing the arms out. Chin stays over sternum, soft gaze, soft face, breath and belly. So it's quite interesting when we start moving, still maintaining your alignment. And then slowing down, and then just noticing how you're feeling. It's lovely. Some people were doing this in the studio, which is great, and a bit of a shimmy, and a bit of a shake. Once you've brought shaking and into your consciousness more, I'm hoping you find you do it more. You know, it's something you see athletes do. I know in my dancing life, it was something we all did just spontaneously. But mostly a lot of people don't. They sort of hang on to things. And, you know, shaking, I suppose, I don't know, if you're in a suit or a very smart skirt or things, shaking ain't. That's why I could never wear those things. They all sort of started to go awry quite quickly on my body, which is quite interesting. Okay, let's do some spinal cord breathing. So this is really good for mobilizing the spine, but also massaging all the internal organs. So again, we're working with the complete organism to help parts of the body that may have got a little bit stuck and cramped. So shake your legs out first. And on this one, the knees are bent and they stay bent. And you're going to lift the arms up and drop the shoulders. Hands are soft. You've got your relaxed buttocks, heels, little toes, big toes on the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, squeeze the pelvic floor, tuck the tailbone under and the lower belly, tuck tailbone right under, elbows forward and the chin down, and relax down through the lower back. And breathing in, ripple through, so you take your tailbone back, open the elbows, ripple through, look up. Soften the feet. Breathing out, squeeze lower belly, pelvic floor, elbows come forward, tuck tailbone right under. So the back is rounded. Now you rock the tailbone back. So you're sticking your bum out and you increase the arch in the lower back all the way through. Now feel the face is going up to the sky, not dropping backwards. And breathing out, tucking under. Make sure the knees don't come together on this, that you really are starting to work with the pelvic floor and thus the internal thighs, and taking those elbows back. And breathing out, squeeze lower belly, elbows come forward. So you're mobilizing your spine. As you breathe in, everything expands in your torso. As you breathe out, you squeeze belly, pelvic floor, your ribs will come in, so everything contracts. That's the massage of the internal organs. Rippling through, relax the shoulders. And breathing out, tuck your tailbone under, pubic bone comes forward, chin down, elbows forward, tuck tailbone under a bit more. And then breathing in, ripple through, open it up, soften the feet, squeeze the lower belly, tuck tailbone under a bit more, squeeze, breathe out a bit more. Now breathing in, take the tailbone back a bit further, take the elbows back a bit further, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and then just let the arms drop. Notice how you're feeling. Breathe, have a moment of stillness. So after that movement, the body can sort of reset itself a little bit. Oh, that was interesting. And just start to reorganize itself in a better way. And then just give yourself a little shake. Okay, so we're going to do some knocking. This is a good way, the vibration, because it's interesting because we use sound, we use vibration, we use visualization and Qigong. All elements come into this medical form to help keep us in balance. So have a light fist, and we're going to start on the chest and bouncing off the sternum. So we're sending vibration through the chest and bounce, bounce, bounce. You can give it a bit of welly if you like. It's up to you, feeling how strong you're feeling today, and coming across underneath the shoulder blade, right into the armpit, and across the other side. Now drop the right arm, open the left hand, and down the inside of the arm, and then over the fingertips, up the outside of the arm. So we're coming up the yang meridians up the outside, and down the yin meridians on the inner side of the arm. And it's opposite on the legs, so the outside comes up. And I think that was the third time, wasn't it? Yeah, just checking the counter over there. And then back onto the chest. And other arm, the feeling the vibration, those little flashes of light going through the body, clearing stuff. Yay, so it's like you're filling yourself with light, clearing blockages. And down we go, keep relaxing your buttocks, your feet, your face, breath and belly. So we're coming down the lung, the heart, the pericardium meridians, go into the thumb and fingertips, and then up the large and small intestine, and then back to the chest, and then just shake the arms out, and then give yourself a little wiggle, have a moment of total stillness, drop shoulders, buttocks, chest, clear face. As you breathe out, release, making a space inside you. Okay, so we're now going to make, with the back of the hands, we're going to bounce off the kidneys and the lower back. So we're sending, you can give it this a bit of welly. Drop your tailbone as you do this, through the neck. And then with the palm of the hand, slap your bum and come down the back of the legs. And then coming up the inside of the legs, which is a yang meridian, over the hips and down the back of the legs. So just do the back yin and the front inside yang. Quite a lot of meridians gotten down the legs, but we're just going to work with the bladder and the kidney. That's the bladder down the back, kidney up the inside from the sole of the foot onto the groin, onto the side, and give yourself a jolly good pummel. Yay. And then just shake, breathe, shake your legs out. Okay, so a really lovely one for the lower back. First of all, just simply circling the hips. You can either do it with your hands on your waist, or if that's difficult because your shoulders are a bit compromised, just let the arms hang. But on the waist might be easier. Now, this is interesting because so often we forget about the neck when we do this. So if you bring your pubic bone forward, keep looking forward and your chin will drop. And then take the hips to the side. And then as you take your tailbone back, let your chin lift. So you're keeping the back of the neck soft. And then over to the side and then coming forward. Now, if you come forward and you just do that, you'll find you're bracing here and you're tightening here. So coming forward and drop the chin, and then you can relax down there. And then I'll miss the side bit out, but as you go back, you let the chin lift. So this stays soft. Because if you look at the ground, you tighten here and you tighten here. And it has the opposite effect of what we want to do, is exacerbating any tension instead of helping to release tension. So it's quite tricky. And what I advise is you do it in front of a mirror and just see what happens and start to feel it as well. So I tell you what, we'll just go forward and back to begin with. Bring the hips forward and let your chin drop. But you're looking for, keep your gaze forward Then take the tailbone back, keep your gaze forward. Okay, so I've just noticed people straighten their legs. Now, as you come forward, the knees are bent and they stay bent as you rock your hips back and you let the chin come up, the back of the neck. So try to resist doing that. I can see it happening. So knees stay bent, knees stay bent. Otherwise, it becomes the knees and not the pelvis. Yeah, that straighten the legs. So as you take the hips back, keep the knees bent, and then take your bum back. That's it. Marvelous. That's it. It's a whole different feeling. Yeah. So we're getting the ripple through the spine. Okay. So we're going to add to that. So take your pelvis, the pubic bone forward, come into the left foot and stick your hip out. Now come into both feet. Keep looking forward and take your tailbone back. Keep the knees bent. Then over to the right and then coming forward. You're going to breathe out. As we go around, we're going to breathe in, big belly, tailbone back, chin lifts, without you having to think about it, because you keep looking forward and breathing out as you come around and to the front. So you're really giving the hip, the whole of the spine, a sort of a mobilization. And coming around. And coming around. Breathing in as the tailbone goes back. And coming to the front. Now we're going to go the other way. Take the hips to the side. So the hips go diagonally. Tailbone goes back and the chin will lift if you keep looking front and to the side. And I can see the temptation to look at the floor is huge. So just have a bit of willpower. Keep your gaze forward. Yay. That's it. And coming around. So you're stirring a circle with your tailbone, keeping the neck free. And one more. And drop. Notice how you feel and just relax. Maybe there's a flood of chi. Make a couple of fists and just give your lower back a really strong massage. It's like you're getting heat into that area. It's quite interesting. When I first started learning Tai Chi in 1986, there's a few massages in the warm-ups that we do, and this is one of them. And obviously there's an understanding of how much difficulty can arise with the lower back. Okay, and then just give yourself a shake. Yep, okay. And breathe. So let's just, again, that loosening things up. The more we can loose, so swinging is a brilliant way. You can't swing unless you're relaxed. The other thing you need to be when you start swinging is quite rooted, otherwise you knock yourself off the ground. So we're just going to sort of feel that gentle swinging. The top of the head comes up, the arms, and it's very free, right in the shoulders. So as you do this, release your lower back. Okay, so we're going to go much slower. Swing the arms back and take your tailbone back. Come up, looking up. Now bring your pubic bone forward and the arms drop. So it's like as I go through, I take my tailbone back. And breathe out, breathe in. And so back, throw the arms up. Throw the arms up. Yay. Tuck tailbone on the back. Yay. So really free. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders, relax your buttocks. Glue the feet to the floor softly. One more. And good. Okay, going to go the other way. So this time, as the hands come forward, tailbone tucks under. As they go back, you arch your back. And there's that sort of real gravitational woof. Yeah, so we're using gravity to take the arms up. Yeah. Yeah. Like you're splashing water in the sea. So you're using your spine, gluing the feet. And one more. And relax. And just rest for a moment, no shaking, nothing. See if you can just soften the feet, relax the tailbone, drop the shoulders, breath and belly. And just notice how your body's feeling. You may find a little sort of effervescence going on in your body now, particularly the arms. There's a bit of a tingle. It's a chi bubbling around like good champagne, and just shake the legs out. So another thing we can do to help the lower back is spiraling. Before we do that, actually, one of the very simplest things we can do is using gravity to help release the compressions in the spine. So all we're going to do is stand, feet shoulder width apart, heels, little toes, big toes on the floor, knees bent, and then just relax through the tailbone and slightly tuck it under, very slightly, and then just drop the chin, and that's all. But feel the tailbone very slightly tucked under, and shoulders really dropped, and just breathe. Sometimes as simple as that, the weight of the head, shoulders relaxed, the tailbone tucked under slightly, but with relaxed buttocks, helps to expand. And then take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, squeeze the pelvic floor and the lower belly and just feel the top of the head floating up. That's all you let happen, the top of the head float up. Breathe. And just doing such a simple thing can be profoundly comforting. So drop the chin, tailbone slightly tucked under, knees are bent, the outside edge of the feet on the floor. You're breathing in the belly. Check your shoulders are totally released and relaxed and the arms liquid. Then take a deep breath in. Focus on squeezing lower belly, pelvic floor without clenching buttocks, and just let the top of the head rise up as you squeeze and breathe out. And shake the legs out. And when you do something as simple as that, I really want you to observe what happens inside. It's sort of the art of the slow. You know, we spend so much time rushing around and pushing against something. So we're doing a spiral now. So let's put the hands together, not too close, not too far away. And then the back of one hand over your lower back. So put the right hand over your lower back and the left hand in front of your sternum. Now tuck your tailbone under slightly, bring your chin back slightly. Take a huge deep breath in. Stabilize the feet. And as you breathe out, turn to your right, but keep the outside edge of your left foot on the floor. And then look over your shoulder and press your left hand back, still breathing out. Breathing in, come back to the front, big belly. And go the other way. Now turn from your lower belly, relax the shoulders, and you're going to open that hand, fingertips still pointing to the sky as you breathe out. Breathing in, come back to the front. Okay, so as you go around, can you make sure you keep weight, as you go to the right, weight in that left foot and the outside edge of the left foot on the floor. And breathing in. So we're working on, and then as you go to the left, make sure the outside edge of your right foot stays on the floor, Martin. That's lovely. Looking over your left shoulder and then coming back to the front. Good. And then bring the hands together and place the other hand behind you. Tuck tailbone under slightly, but relax buckets. Chin back slightly. Take a deep breath in. So we're moving from the lower belly, and as you go to the left, make sure the right foot stays stable with weight in the foot. So you're not shifting the weight, coming back to the front. And turning to the right, tuck tailbone under, squeeze lower belly, squeeze pelvic floor. And then coming back to the front. Squeeze lower belly, tuck tailbone under, look over your left shoulder. Right foot really on the floor. Press that hand against the back of the wall and then coming back to the front. Squeeze lower belly, squeeze pelvic floor. Turn from the lower belly to the right, outside edge of left foot on the floor. And then breathing in, come back. So you're working those deep belly muscles, tuck tailbone under, outside edge of right foot on the floor. And then come back to the center. Bring the hands together. Take them down. And just Gently, slowly massage the hands, shoulders relaxed, buttocks relaxed, feet relaxed. Feeling the energy in the hands and just open out and just feel that. You want me to test it. Energy between the hands. Soften, breathe. Turn the right hand to face the floor. So it's getting energy from the earth. The left hand above your head without the shoulder lifted, getting energy from the universe. Bend knees, bend knees, bend knees. Breathe out. Now we're going to straighten the legs a bit. And as we breathe in, press the hands away and feel, keep looking forward and feel that stretch along the left side of the body. Relax your tailbone. As you breathe out, rotate the hands to the little fingers and ears to the body. And then breathing in, keep looking forward. Try not to look up. Feel that stretch along the, drop the tailbone. And breathing out. Now the bottom hand, the fingertips are facing the front. With the hand in front of your thigh, try not to drag it back so you don't strain the shoulder. Breathing out. Tailbone slightly tucked under, knees bent, and then they straighten a bit. So we're working the legs. Tailbone tucked under. Ah, yay. Bend, 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 bend the knees. And then they straighten a bit. And long out breath. And the tailbone drops. So if you get this, the structure correct, you'll feel a lovely stretch from your tailbone all the way through the side of the body. One more. Bend, 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 bend the knees. So we're working the legs and then straighten a bit. Lovely. And then open, rejoice. Wow. And then relax and shake your legs out. Good. Okay, so we're going to come back to the dropping the head. You've got that lovely root through the feet. Heels, little toes, big toes, toes spread. Drop the chin. Now, just allow the top of the head and the arms, keep the pelvis stable for as long as you can without forcing it. Allow the weight of the head, the shoulders and the arms to take you over. So if you have got a bad back and you are doing this slowly, you can monitor it. There might be a point you think, no, I can't go any further. And you just stay there. You don't push it. You're just using release and gravity to let the top of the head take you over. Keep breathing as far as you can go without forcing anything. Knees are slightly bent and you just release over, over, over. And you're going to hang from your tailbone. Feel the energy under your feet. So you feel you've got deep roots. That's your support. So you can free the neck. You can free the arms. You breathe out. Feel the spine starting to unravel the compressions. Visualizing your tailbone is going up to the sky. Our back starts to be released, released, released. Breathe. And on each out breath, you may find yourself just dropping minimally, a little bit more, without forcing anything. It's important. Relax when you're over. Good thing to do daily, this actually, because the spine will get compressed through gravity through the day. So hang from your pelvis while feeling a deep root under your feet will help it to find its length. Now, the other thing we can do is straighten the legs without tightening the neck, the shoulders, shoulder blades, face. Feel those lines of tension in the back of the legs and just breathe gently into them and slowly release. So we're not pushing anything, we're just slowly, gently stretching. Stretching is wonderful because it allows chi, everything, to flow more freely. Really good thing to do. On the knees. The arms very limp, chin totally dropped. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you can purposely squeeze pelvic floor and lower belly and unravel. And as you do so, feel the pressure under your feet. Chin is dropped, shoulders dropped as you slowly unroll. And you might need to pause on the way up and take another breath. Squeeze pelvic floor, squeeze lower belly, unravel, keep buttocks dropped and relaxed, shoulders dropped, chin dropped. So tailbone comes into a lovely position, then shoulders over the hips, and then finally the top of the head floats up. Breathe. So just doing that, helping you to find your center of gravity. You know, our mind will take us up into the air all the time. We float away. We lose our route. So just getting that really stable down there. Good. Breathe. Oh, now we're going to do a jolly good shake. So bouncing up in the knees and letting everything shake. And we can use sound here, the R sound, which is the sound of the heart. So bouncing up and down your knees and feeling everything back in the neck, the shoulders, the lower back, everything releasing. So the arms just move because the body is jiggling around. I find that people are a little bit cautious in this. Go for it. Yay, that's better. And another lovely one. Let's do a few slow ones with letting the sound out. Excuse me. That's really good for full-on frustration. After phoning your utility company, for example. And shake the legs out. I'm just looking out at the wild weather outside. Yeah, maybe warm, but by God, it's wet. Okay, so we're going to do what we sort of started to label the Egyptian snake. And I need my wooden tiger as my balance for this occasionally. So we start with, we're going to have the left hand on top and the right hand on the knees, like you're holding a beach ball in front of the zip of your body. Okay, so your left hand is on top and your right hand underneath. If you're mirroring me, then you're on cue, because that's it. Okay, come into your left foot, turn slightly to your right, lift your right heel. Now let the fingertips go to face the front, and the right hand comes up to join the left. And you've got the palm of the right hand facing the front, the ceiling. So basically, all I'm doing is allowing the hands to do that. That's all. So just that. But it's in front of my body. Do it without turning. That's why I'm showing you without turning. So you get the alignment of where it is. It's absolutely in front of your body. But that one's facing front too. Yeah. So just watch once more. Basically, they're both turning out. You don't, that one has got that alignment. It's no longer, yay. It's like it's, what do you mean? With your left hand? Ah! So it's there. That's it. It's there. So from here, the hands go to there. Now, at the same time, multitasking, you're coming into the left foot, the arms do exactly the same. You're turning slightly to the right and you're lifting the right heel off the floor. Very small part. On all the weights in your left leg, this is where I need my support. You're going to bend that left knee as far as you can and step out as far as you can with that right foot, as far as you can, without any weight in it. Yeah. And then you come into the right foot and allow the left foot to turn out. At the same time, the arms open. This is why we call it the Egyptian snake. And you're facing the front. So the left toe's turned out. So you turn out that toe, the left one. Yes. Okay. Now, from here, we bend the knees. And the arms, you remember, they're actually going straight up above your head. But as they go straight up, your body is tilting. So the arms are parallel, but you've tilted. Now you've got the left palm facing out. So you see my palm, that's it. So they're there. And this hand tends to go there, up there. Then let the body be straight, but you're still in the left foot. Back to both hands facing the floor. So we're doing a snake as an earth creature. So we're facing the earth. Now coming down. And then the hands go straight up above but you are looking to the front and the weight's in the right leg. So you come into the right leg, stay in the right leg, stay in the right leg, body straight. So you're no longer tilted. You straighten your body. Come through, marvelous. And then both palms face the same direction, but make sure that right hand, so you're facing front, body comes straight, but you stay in the left foot. And then turn that right foot, come into it, and hold a chi ball, feet shoulder width apart. So you bring the left foot up to the right. So it's that way. That's it. Okay, now we're going to come into the right leg, lift the left heel, the left hand comes up, shung. Bend that right knee, and then stay in the right leg and step out as far as you can with the left foot. And then you come into the left foot and the right toe turns out, chung. Bend the knee and up. Keep looking front. And then chung. So don't forget snakes. Okay, so just have a relax. Snakes move that way. So they're sidling along. And mammals do that. So this whole has got that sort of feeling. So we're not turning. That might help you. So let's just do the second side again. So we've got the left hand underneath, the right hand on top. Come into the right foot, lift the left heel, and the fingertips face the front. Lift the left heel. So you're on your ball of your left foot. That's it. Lift that left toe, and then step, change weight, shung. That's it. Now come into the right foot and out to the right. Stay in the right leg, body comes upright, arms change. Come into the left foot and stay facing front and chung. And into the right foot, yay, and chung. Step into your left foot and right hand underneath. Oh, let's have a bash. So it's the main thing is to stay facing front. So it's quite strong in the legs and the hands and things. So the hands are doing totally non-intuitive positions. So it's a real brain trainer. This is a trainer. It's your long life stuff of keeping the mind really active. So we start by holding a chi ball, come into the left foot, lift the right heel, fingertips face the front. Okay, so make sure the weight's in the left leg because you're going to pick that right foot up, which is why I need this, and put it down gently. And then you're going to shift your weight into your right leg, let the left toe turn out, and the hands sort of like do a split. That's it. So one high, one low. That's why I call it Egyptian. Now we bend the knees and you come into the left foot and both palms face the same direction. And then stay in the left leg, body comes upright, shung. Into the right leg and right palm faces out. And stay in the right leg, shung. Into the left leg, yay. Stay in the left leg, shung. And then turn the right toe face front and then come back, right hand on top. Breathe, lift left heel, turn to the left, both fingertips face the front, Lift that left foot, take it right as far as you can to the side. Shift the weight. Open. Bend the knees. And whoosh up a tunnel. And stay in that right leg, body upright. Good. Into the left leg. Yay. Stay in the left leg. Shung. Into the right leg. Wee. Shung. And now turn the left foot to face the front and then come back. Hold a chi ball. Oh, it's complicated. But you've now got a recording of it, so I'll put it on my website in a few days. Okay, and then just hold the chi ball. Bend the knees. Feel where your belly is and feel the energy there. Breathe. Drop your tailbone. Let the top of the head come up. So all the time you're coming back to your posture, your alignment internally. So all the time our minds get distracted. We lose connection with our presence. We're just feeling the ground. So our language is incredibly powerful. So just simple words like belly, feet, and then breath will bring us back to the present. And then bring the hands together. Take the fingertips down. Curl the hands to the knuckles. Fingertips come up. It's like you're making a lotus. Come down. And we're going to go out and bring, it's almost in front of us, but slightly higher, universal chi into the body. It's like we're going to fill ourselves with this wonderful universal. It's like we're pressing it down into the body. And that helps all the detritus to arise. And we let it rise up and we pour it out and come over. Now we're going to sweep the hands out in a little semicircle and bring the backs of the hands together. Drop the chin. Unravel, bringing the energy of the earth up to your heart. Take the fingertips over the top of your shoulders and around, and then again out. And it's like we're bringing healing chi back into our hearts. This is called, it's another snake. Snake sheds its skin. So this is actually usually done with the feet together. So if you want to bring your feet together, do so. So we take the hands down and they count. It's like you're making a lotus. And then coming back down. And we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in to let all the stuff arise up. Tipping it all out on the out breath. Bring the energy of the ground up on the in breath. Sweeping around on the out breath and then bringing that in the heart. And then breathe out. And just feeling we're nourishing ourselves with glorious chi and we're filling ourselves from the universe. And then we get all the stuff we don't need. We pour it like a snake shedding its skin down, around. And as we come up, we bring energy from the earth up. In breath, breathe out. And then a lovely in breath back to the heart. Fingertips turn over down. Back to the hands come up. Down. Yay. And feel you're nourishing yourself with all that's good. Relax the buttocks, the feet. And then letting all the toxic stuff come up and tipping it out. It's like a snake going too big for its skin, sheds it. And then coming up from the earth. Breathe out. And coming back. And breath. And just breathe. And take the hands down. Feel the energy between the hands. Drop the tailbone. Feel the back of the neck free. Chest drop, shoulders drop, face relax. Really soften the feet. Keep connected to that pressure under the feet. Drop the hand. So imagine you're standing on this wonderful spring. The high water rises, bubble ups from the earth. If you've ever seen the spring, it's fascinating. Clear, pure water. And coming up through the body, feeling it surrounding you as well as rising in you. Keep breathing. And then the energy from the universe. Rain, sunshine, whatever, the energy of the planets. And pouring that down. So the palms of the hands facing you. Feel you're filling yourself with light. Breathe out. So we're going to breathe in, soften the feet, up to the sky, and breathing out, coming down. Very simple. Have the palms facing you, so you're using the energy of the hands to bathe yourself, to nourish yourself. Really feel that coming up, filling up with light and practical, wonderful energy from the earth, and an inspiration from the heavens. Our structure and our creativity working together. Breathing in up. And then just have a moment of the palms just over the forehead, clearing the mind. Breathing, taking them down over the lungs and the heart. Moving chi into the belly. And breathing in up. Coming down and guiding all your excess chi into a place of power in the middle of the belly. One hand over the other without touching. Stir that chi in. Back of the neck long, buttocks relaxed, and then just knit the hands together. Place gently on the lower dantian. Check your elbows are free. Buttocks relaxed, shoulders, chest relaxed. Back of the neck long. You have that sense of deep energetic roots going down into the earth. The top of the head lifting up to the sky and everything free and in alignment in between, and just breathe. If the mind wanders, you've got 3 lovely words to bring it back. Your ground, your breath, your alignment, your center, your belly, your ground, belly, breath. Just stay with the breath. Stay with the soles of the feet, the earth. Stay with the spaciousness within you, around you. That sense of poise, so lovely, long, beautiful back, soft front. And just give your lower belly a little stir. Open the legs. Shake your arms, shake your body a little bit. Shut your eyes for a moment and notice, how do I feel now? So we start to observe the energetic shift as we go through our day.